Hello aviators and welcome to Artificial Aviation. Today we're going to be looking at turns and roll using the ailerons and rudder. So in the last video we did attitude and pitch, and in this one we're going to be looking at turns. Now again, I'm new to simming, I'm new to content creation, I'm not a real life pilot. The point of these videos is for you to have a good laugh as someone who perhaps knows more than I do. Maybe to help me out by dropping a comment, let me know what I'm doing wrong. Also, if you're like me, you're looking to get into the sim but you're not quite sure how, and you want to find out a bit more about what these lessons are about and how other people do them, then this is a great opportunity for that. So let's get stuck in. So we're going to be looking at turns today, and we're going to have to move the yoke in the direction that we want to go. Now the side slip ball, this is something here. So we want to make sure that our turn angle is kept at 20 degrees. So we can measure that through the instrument, and we can also measure that through where the altitude sits in relation to our windscreen and our dashboard here. But what we also want to do is we want to make sure that the side slip ball is centered as we turn, and the only way that I know how to do that, and I could be wrong with this, so again feel free to correct me, is using the rudder. We want to make sure we use the rudder as we turn. So if we're turning right, we use right rudder. If we turn left, we use left rudder, because we want to smooth the turn out and keep that side slip ball in the middle. So let's go ahead, let's fly and see if we can do it.
Another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Okay, so place a dotted line onto the horizon. As we do so, I'm going to rudder a little bit. Ooh, that's gone too far. Maintain altitude.
Excellent.
Hey, it's me again. We need to talk. That makes it sound so sinister. No, so we're looking at the red lines here, which I have spotted and talked about before. It's in my previous video. If you haven't seen that, it's a totally awesome video. You should definitely go and watch if you haven't watched it already, but after you've watched this video. Anywho, back to the explanation. So, when we're flying straight and level, the red line should be level with the horizon, and as we turn, the dotted red line should then go flat, horizontal, as in it's aligned with the horizon. However, you'll notice that that doesn't happen, and as I explained in my previous video, I think there's a bug with where those lines exist. They don't happen naturally in the eye line of where your eye would normally be within the cockpit of a Cessna. So if you're a real Cessna pilot out there and you're watching this and you want to call shenanigans on what I've just said, absolutely drop a line in the comments. I'd be really interested to hear your thoughts. The other thing that makes me think that this is a bug is because of the way that the attitude indicator shows where the artificial horizon is. So if you look at the attitude indicator, you'll notice that we are flying straight, yet the lines would indicate that we aren't, which is another thing that makes me think it's a bug. So yeah, looks like we found a bug. Looking back at the replay, I've kind of worked out that what I would have been better doing for a visual reference rather than using the instruments, if I wanted to take a solely visual based approach, I could have instead used the hood, bonnet, depending on what side of the pond you're on, of the aircraft, the angle of that against the angle of the horizon. That would have given me a similar reference of roughly 20 degrees, which is what I'm looking for the turn here. Anyway, I hope you found this interesting and insightful, and now back to the video.
Now let's see you level back out.
So back in, lean off the rudder.
All right.
Keep everything level.
For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings. At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each.
Okay.
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Yep. But they want 20 for
Start
this
banking
exercise.
right until
So
you're
just remember
lined
that,
up
2
with the
notches.
second notch to the right on the attitude indicator.
banking.
Then maintain that 20-degree
2.
bank while remaining at the
maintain
same
it.
altitude until I ask you to stop.
Slip indicators centered. Gaining a little bit off center, which we don't want. This all feels like it's happening a bit too quickly.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't think that was as good as I'd done it before.
Level us back out now.
Right, let's level back out. Like that.
Great. Wow, great job.
See, she seems impressed, but I didn't feel like that was very good. In fact, yeah, it wasn't quite as good. Crikey, that was a good score for butchering that right-hand turn. I feel like I butchered the right-hand turn a little bit because it didn't feel as smooth as it came in. So I definitely feel like there's room for me to improve there. That's going to be a place where we can pick up. So what's the next one that we're going to do? If I go to next, go to training menu. Let's have a little look-see. So we've done that. The next one is power settings. So if you like that video, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. There's going to be loads of videos. So if you like flight simming and you like watching YouTube, this is the place to be. Don't forget to subscribe. And in the next video, we're going to look at power settings. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.